Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, June 12, 2018. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes. The elections petition matter involving and including the Honorable Spencer Brand has come to an end. Minister Brand retained the firm Daniel Brantley and Associates, and attorneys at law Brian Barnes and D.F. Forrester represented Minister Brand in the matter.
This elections petition matter was brought by Mr. Roberto Hector in the St. Paul constituency, having had Mr. Spencer Brand winning that seat on the 18th of December 2017. The election petition was filed on the 12th of January 2018 by Mr. Hector, which is his right under the Elections Act. This petition was supported by several affidavits and recognizance of at least 4 persons. The challenge to the results of the election was on the basis that activities took place which was contrary to the Act, and the effect of challenging Mr. Brand's return as candidate and now Member of Parliament was on the basis that he won this election unfairly, having regard to persons being removed from the voters' list.
The petition came up for a direction hearing in the court, out of which several affidavits were filed, including that of Minister Brand on April 4, 2018.
On the 1st of May 2018, we heard that an application was filed by Mr. Hector to withdraw his petition. We were subsequently served with this application, having had the various advertisement in the Gazette and in a paper of wide circulation in the Federation and on Nevis. The court heard on the 11th the withdrawal of the petition by Mr. Hector's lawyers. The court accepted the application and granted the order, and in effect allowed leave, and in effect withdrew the petition from the courts. The effect of that is that the elections petition that was filed has effectively come to an end.
Barnes also spoke to where the matter currently stands.
Minister Brand stands unchallenged and will continue as the Member of Parliament or the Member of Assembly for St. Paul's. We are now in the phase where within the next 21 days, costs is either to be agreed or assessed. There are 4 respondents in this matter. The first respondent is Mr. Spencer Brand, and of course you will have the Supervisor of Election, Mr. Bailey, the Registration Officer, Mr. Foy, and also the Attorney General as the 4th respondent. The court has ordered costs against the petitioner for and on behalf of these 4 respondents.
The following is an announcement from the Premier's Ministry regarding nominations for the 2018 National Honours Awards. The general public is invited to submit nominations for the conferring of awards in 3 categories: the Order of National Hero, the Star of Merit, and the Medal of Honor. Nomination forms may be obtained from the Premier's Ministry on the top floor of the Social Security Building at Pinneys Estate. The forms must be completed and returned to the Ministry no later than Monday, July 24, 2018. Forms can be also submitted directly to the Secretary of the National Honours Awards Committee at Government Headquarters, Bastille St. Kitts, by July 31, 2018. Minister of Culture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, along with cabinet members in the Nevis Island Administration, visited the Nevis Cultural Complex on Wednesday, June 6th, to get an update on the progress of the ongoing work.
So we would have decided to replace the wooden seating with concrete. That is ongoing. We think that the project is going pretty well. It's very much on target. And we're also doing some work on the stage, in particular in the area that normally housed the band. And so we had to replace that area. We had some problems with the roof leaking there. And we wanted to ensure that the band members are safe. The equipment is safe as well. And so we're also doing some work on the stage area. We would have also done some cosmetic work on the booths where the food is being sold. And that is actually complete, and we're expecting all of the work, both here on the seating as well as on the stage, to be completed well in advance of the start of the festival, the official start, of course, being the 26th of July.
Minister Evelyn expresses satisfaction with the progress.
We are very pleased with what we are seeing, and we're very confident that it will finish way ahead of schedule, and patrons will be comfortable once they're here at the cultural complex. We have budgeted just over $500,000 just to ensure that we have this work completed, and we believe that the general public will be very pleased once they come to the shows here for Culturama with the work that we have done.
The members of Cabinet toured a number of NIA projects around the island and gave updates on their progress. Still to come,
any of our competitions, our Soca Monarch, our Senior Kaiso registration is still open for those shows, so you can feel free to sign up on that evening.
We'll give you the details after this break. Welcome back.
We at the NCDF and the Nevis Culturama Secretariat, we have been getting great reviews from the general public and on social media for how well the event flowed and the glowing tribute that was paid to the late David Freeman. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the CEO of the NCDF, Mr. Jerome Rollins, and myself, to say a big thank you to all those persons who have contributed in terms of items to the tribute that preceded the actual ceremony itself. So once again, we'd like to say a big thank you to all those persons who were involved in the homegoing service for the late David James Freeman.
Executive Director of the Nevis Culturama Secretariat, Abernathy Liburd, thanking persons for their assistance in the hosting and coordinating of the homegoing service for the late David Freeman, which took place on Saturday, June 9th at the Hard Times playing field in Gingerland. On Friday, June 15th at 5:30 p.m., another pre-Culturama activity will take place at the Charlestown waterfront in the form of a fashion show which will be centered on the theme for Culturama, which is Fet Food Folklore Culturama 44. The event will include the reveal of the participants for this year's festival. Festival Development Consultant Charmaine Howell gave us details about the fashion show.
At our fashion show, we'll be revealing the contestants taking part in our major stage shows. So we'll see the contestants going in for the Miss Culture Queen pageant, the Miss Swimwear contest, and the participants in Mr. Cool, because that is back this year. We will also be featuring our juniors, so we'll be showcasing the contestants in the Talented Youth pageant as well as the Junior Kaiso competition. We will also see appearances by our Soca Monarch competitors and the Senior Kaiso contests as well. So it's a really big parade of everyone who's taking part in Culturama this year.
Howell is also encouraging persons to support the activity.
We're going to be featuring select troop costumes this year, so Juve and our street parade troops will be taking part. Those will be on display. We will also have sign-up forms available for anyone who's interested in taking part in some of those troops and getting involved in any of our Culturama activities. So we'll have a registration booth if you're interested in joining the street fair, the any of our competitions, our Soca Monarch, our Senior Kaiso. Registration is still open for those shows, so you can feel free to sign up on that evening for any of our Culturama activities.
Culturama Secretariat's Festival Development Consultant, Charmaine Howell. The activities for Child Month 2018 will continue on Thursday, June 14th with what has been dubbed the Little Delegates Enactment Concert. Chairperson of the committee that is coordinating the event is the supervisor of the Ines France Preschool, Monisa Clark.
Little Delegates Enactment, that name was initiated by teacher Dene Warner of the Ines France Preschool, as the theme highlights areas in relation to health, safety, and security. The children will be depicting persons in these areas, thus why this theme came about. The Little Delegates Enactment Concert will be held on June 14th at the Nevis Performing Arts Center at 5 p.m. sharp. In keeping with the theme, children's health, safety, and security, our priority, our children will be showcasing their talents in the form of dance, drama, drumming, masquerade, just to name a few. The concert promises to be grand. It promises to be second to none. And so I am inviting you, the general public, out for our concert to support our children. Remember, they are our future nation builders.
Admission to the concert is $10 for adults and $5 for primary and secondary school students. Other activities for Child Month will be Kids Athletics Day on June 20th, a bake sale on June 22nd, and a staff development session for early childhood workers on June 28th. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.